Months since Hamas attacked Israel, killing 1,200 people in a single day, taking 240 hostages, including some Americans.
And with war comes death, and so many of the lives lost on both sides are innocent. It is something that pains Samuel Harris, who is a Holocaust survivor. And on this eve of Holocaust Remembrance Day, Harris told me if Hamas gets its way, he worries not only for Jews, but for Americans too. Sam Harris sees what's happening in our world, and he worries for our future. Anti-Semitism on the rise in Florida and across the country. A war on Jews in Gaza right now.
I lived the American dream. Now suddenly they're threatening from the river to the sea. They're going to kill all the Jews, not only in Israel, but in the world. And that includes me.
Harris is no ordinary Jew. He is a Holocaust survivor. He saw his family taken away on the cattle cars, and he lived because his dad pushed him out of line to hide with his older sisters.
We heard yelling and crying and shooting. Pretty soon they all marched off in the direction of the cattle cars. Parents, sisters, brothers, cousins, neighbors, friends, all went in the cattle cars to Treblinka or Sobibor, one of those two. And that's the last that I saw of my family.
After the war, Sam made it to America. Not only did he survive, he thrived, only to feel threatened again. On October 7th, Hamas, whose sole mission is to wipe all Jews off the face of the earth, attacked Israel from Gaza. Thousands have died in the fighting, which still rages on today. After the October 7th attack, did you feel like you really owed to share your story to the younger generation?
Absolutely. I feel like now it's more important to share it with the younger generation.
Nearly 80 years later, this Holocaust survivor sees what he saw as a young boy.
You see signs now, burn the Jews, like Hitler did. Hitler didn't finish the job. It was heartbreaking for me in a bigger way. I looked at it not just as a Jew from a concentration camp. I looked at it from America as a citizen.
As we mark Holocaust Remembrance Day, Sam is worried, not just for Jews, but Americans too.
Somebody once said freedom is not free. You got to fight for it.
It's why Sam hopes everyone watching takes this message.
You will survive. You will survive. You will survive. History shows that you will survive. Somehow, good does prevail.
Now, Harris has made it his life mission to educate others on the Holocaust. He fears if we become too vulnerable, history, the same history that he experienced as a little boy, will repeat itself.